Which Southeast Asian city is more dangerous, Hanoi, Manila, Jakarta, or Bangkok? Picture this. You're weaving through a sea of scooters in Hanoi, dodging floods in Jakarta, or haggling with a shady taxi driver in Bangkok. Southeast Asia's bustling capitals draw millions each year with their vibrant streets, cheap eats, and hidden gems. But beneath the neon lights and street food stalls, risks lurk, from pickpockets to gridlocked roads that test your patience and safety. These cities, Hanoi, Manila, Jakarta, and Bangkok, each pack a punch of urban energy. This guide compares their danger levels head-to-head. We'll look at crime, traffic woes, environmental threats, and more, using real data from spots like Numbeo and World Bank reports. No simple rankings here. Danger depends on what you value most. If you're planning a trip, stick around to see how Hanoi versus Manila safety stacks up, or why Jakarta's floods might edge out Bangkok's scams as a bigger worry in dangerous cities Southeast Asia. Defining urban danger, metrics beyond petty crime. Danger in these megacities isn't just about muggings or bar fights. It spans violent crimes, chaotic roads, polluted air, and shaky politics. We need a clear yardstick to compare Hanoi, Manila, Jakarta, and Bangkok fairly. Think of it like a puzzle. Each piece, crime stats, accident rates, or disaster risks, fits into the full picture of urban risk comparison Bangkok-Jakarta style. Official sources help, but data gaps exist, especially in fast-changing spots like these. Crime statistics, homicide, theft, and public order offenses. Numbeo's 2025 Crime Index paints a stark view. Manila tops the list at 65.7, signaling high risks for theft and assaults. Bangkok follows at 41.2, mostly from tourist-targeted grabs, while Jakarta sits at 38.5 with rising street fights. Hanoi lags behind at 32.1, showing fewer violent clashes but steady pickpocketing. Homicide rates tell a grimmer tale. The UN Office on Drugs and Crime reports Manila at 11 per 100,000 people in 2024, double Jakarta's 5.5. Bangkok hovers around 3.8, and Hanoi stays low at 2.1. Theft hits everywhere, but Manila's slums see more desperate grabs than Hanoi's orderly markets. Data has limits. Underreporting hides true numbers, especially in corrupt zones. Still, these stats flag Manila as the hotspot for serious threats in our urban risk comparison. Traffic fatalities and infrastructure safety. Roads kill more folks here than bullets. The World Health Organization pegged Southeast Asia's traffic deaths at 20.5 per 100,000 in 2024, way above global averages. Motorcycles rule, turning streets into dodgeball games for pedestrians. Manila's mess stands out. With 1.2 million vehicles crammed into narrow lanes, accidents claim over 15,000 lives yearly. Jakarta isn't far behind, logging 28,000 fatalities in 2024 amid potholes and floods. Bangkok's tuk-tuks and taxis add chaos, but better signals keep deaths at 12,000. Hanoi? Its scooter swarm, over 5 million bikes, leads to 8,000 crashes, mostly minor fender benders. Public transit varies. Bangkok's BTS SkyTrain feels safe, unlike Manila's glitchy MRT. In Hanoi versus Manila safety talks, Hanoi's bike paths edge out, but always watch for swerving riders. Environmental hazards and public health risks. Air chokes these cities. ICAO's 2025 data shows Jakarta's PM 2.5 at 45 micrograms per cubic meter, hazardous for lungs. Bangkok hits 35, Manila 50, and Hanoi 40, all fueling respiratory woes. Disasters strike hard. Typhoons batter Manila yearly, with 2024's storms killing 200. Jakarta floods displace millions, worsened by sinking land at 25 centimeters annually. Bangkok faces monsoons, but dikes help. Hanoi dodges quakes but sweats under heat waves topping 40 degrees Celsius. Medical access matters. Manila's is overwhelmed during peaks, while Bangkok's hospitals shine. Jakarta and Hanoi lag in rural links, raising stakes for quick care in dangerous cities Southeast Asia.
Manila, the capital of high volatility. Manila buzzes with life, but its dangers stem from deep divides. Poverty clashes with shiny malls, sparking crimes that snag unwary visitors. Traffic and typhoons pile on the stress. This city's rep for volatility isn't hype. Numbeo ranks it among the world's riskiest capitals. Yet, smart moves can keep you safe amid the chaos. Socioeconomic factors driving crime rates. Wealth gaps fuel Manila's fire. Over 40% live in slums, the 2024 Asian Development Bank stats, breeding theft in areas like Tondo. Pickpockets swarm markets, muggings spike at night. Scams target tourists. Drug wars linger, though 2025 crackdowns cut violence by 15%. Compared to Hanoi versus Manila safety, the latter's inequality amps everyday risks. Stay alert. Avoid flashy gear, and you'll dodge most trouble. Navigating Metro Manila's infamous traffic gridlock. Traffic here devours hours. A 10 kilometers trip takes 45 minutes, per TomTom's 2025 index, worse than anywhere else. Heat and horns fray nerves, upping accident odds. Jeepneys and tricycles weave wildly, causing 1 in 5 crashes. Pedestrians face jaywalking perils on clogged sidewalks. This gridlock not only wastes time, but boosts road rage incidents by 20%. Plan around rush hours. Use apps like Grab for safer rides. Security measures and tourist hotspots. Secured spots like Bonifacio Global City gleam with guards and cams. Crime drops 70% there versus outer zones. Intramuros charms by day, but dims after dark. Malls offer havens, but street vendors lure thieves. For urban risk comparison, Manila's safe bubbles contrast its rough edges. Tip: join group tours in sketchy areas. Bangkok and Jakarta, balancing urban sprawl and tourism pressure. These giants sprawl wide, pulling tourists into their web. Bangkok's temples dazzle, Jakarta's malls buzz, yet both strain under crowds and quakes. Tourism amps petty risks, while infrastructure creaks.
Petty crime and tourist scams versus serious danger. Bangkok's dangers lean light. Homicides stay low at 3.8 per 100,000 per 2024 Thai police data. But scams bite. Overpriced tuk-tuks fleece 20% of arrivals. Theft peaks in Khao San Road, with bag snatches up 10% in 2025. Serious violence? Rare outside red light fringes. In urban risk comparison Bangkok-Jakarta, the Thai spot feels tamer for solo travelers. Watch your drink in bars. Locals say stick to well-lit paths.
Jakarta's infrastructure stresses and seismic risk. Floods hit Jakarta hard. 2025 rains submerged 60% of the city, displacing 500,000. Sinking ground worsens it, threatening long-term livability. Quakes rattle often, it's on the ring of fire. A 6.2 tremor in 2024 killed 50.
Roads buckle, transit stalls. This edges Jakarta ahead in environmental dangers over Bangkok. Build resilience. Check weather apps before outings. Assessing nightlife safety and substance risk. Nightlife pulses in both. Bangkok's soy cowboy sees drink spiking, with 300 cases reported in 2024. Jakarta's clubs face over-policing, leading to shakedowns. Substances tempt, but raids spike arrests. Women report higher harassment in packed bars. For Hanoi vs. Manila safety parallels, these duos party scenes demand buddies and caution. Sip wisely. No exit routes. Conclusion: the final risk assessment matrix. We've unpacked the layers. Manila's crime surge, Jakarta's floods, Bangkok's scams, Hanoi's scooter storms. No city wins the most dangerous crown outright. It hinges on you, budget traveler or luxury seeker. Manila suits thrill seekers, but warns off families with its volatility. Jakarta challenges eco-warriors via disasters. Bangkok tricks the naive with cons, while Hanoi tests patient walkers amid bikes. Risk profile summary. Who is most vulnerable where? High violent crime. Manila hits solo night owls hardest, stick to groups. Infrastructure and environmental risk. Jakarta endangers all during rains, pack rain gear. Traffic risk. Hanoi's bikes threaten distracted pedestrians, eyes up. Targeted tourist scams. Bangkok preys on first-timers, verify deals. Beyond the headlines. Southeast Asia's capitals thrill despite the bumps. Manila's energy, Jakarta's markets, Bangkok's buzz, Hanoi's history, all shine when you know the ropes. Danger fades with smarts, these spots reward the bold. Key takeaways. Crime varies, but traffic and weather bite universal. Tailor your guard to the city. For deeper dives, search Hanoi Safety Tips 2026 or Manila Crime Guide. Plan smart, travel safe, and soak in the adventure.